In this video, we will be talking the DLC characters announced for Injustice 2, and the extra surprise that got revealed at the very end of that video. What is up, YouTube? My name is Justin, this is the Den of Nerds, and we are talking the characters revealed as Injustice 2 DLC. NetherRealm went ahead and announced 3 of the DLC characters officially today, and it's looking like a pretty solid roster so far. Very first thing we saw in the trailer was Starfire. Yes, one of the most popular members of the Teen Titans will be joining Injustice 2 as a DLC character. We can definitely expect her to be flying around the stage, probably firing some star bolts, being a very, very good keep-away character in Injustice 2. It's really good that she was announced. There were a lot of people requesting her on the live stream that I watched recently to cover Injustice 2. So, really seems like NetherRealm is listening to the fans with her inclusion. Right after Starfire, we had a character that was kind of a surprise, but not really a surprise revealed, and that was Sub-Zero. Yes, the iconic Frost Ninja from Mortal Kombat will be joining Injustice 2's cast. Now, Scorpion was a character that appeared in previous Injustice game, and he was actually a very, very popular, if divisive, character. He was the most downloaded DLC character of them all, and I feel like Sub-Zero is going to pretty much suffer the same fate. We're probably just going to be getting a direct carryover of Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat X into Injustice 2. So if you're kind of unsure about who you think you should play as, and you've played some Mortal Kombat X, sunk in some time with Sub-Zero, feel confident with your playstyle as him, then you should probably go ahead and snag Sub-Zero and use him to teach those superheroes a thing or two about real fighting. And then finally, at the end of the trailer, we got another incredibly requested hero in Injustice 2 as well. Red Hood will be joining the cast. Now, a lot of people were speculating, maybe NetherRealm's gonna not throw Red Hood in, but Red Hood's here. Red Hood is confirmed. His fighting style is going to definitely be incredibly brutal and fit in very well with Injustice 2's cast. I can't really say I'm very surprised by his inclusion, since Red Hood has always been just an incredibly popular character with the fans. Yet again, NetherRealm going in with that whole, if there's a character we know tons of people would want to see in this game, we will be throwing them in the game. Just pretty great. Just pretty great in my opinion. Out of these 3 characters, I'd have to say I'm honestly most excited for Sub-Zero. I played a ton of Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat. I played some Cyborg Sub-Zero as well when he ended up showing up in Mortal Kombat 2. Just really like Sub-Zero's fighting style, really like the freeze he's got available. He's got 2 ice swords. I think that's dope. And out of these 3 characters revealed officially so far, I am definitely most excited to see Sub-Zero. Now, that wasn't all that the Injustice team revealed with this announcement. At the very end of the reveal trailer, we've got a screenshot of some characters silhouetted in the back. And these are obviously going to be future DLC characters, the remaining 6 that are going to join the cast. Now, I'm not as well versed as Josh is in comic book lore, so I can't make out all of these guys, but there's 3 that I think I kind of got a grasp on. Over on the left, we've got what's very clearly Black Manta. I'm not surprised if Black Manta is going to be included. We already see him showing up on Aquaman's stage as an environmental hazard. Probably would have been a bad idea to just not take that model and use it for anything else at all. So Black Manta definitely going to be in there. Over on the right side, the first of those 3 characters, I'm just going to say, based on his silhouette, that that's Shazam. We did have Shazam get completely wiped from the cast in the transition from Injustice over to Injustice 2. I know some people were kind of upset about that, having liked playing Shazam, but I really think this is Shazam. This looks really similar to the armor that he had in the original Injustice. I think Shazam's going to be making a comeback as a DLC character, especially since we already have Black Adam in there. And the middle character on the right, unmistakably, unquestionably, that's Raiden. That is Raiden from Mortal Kombat. We're going to be seeing Raiden make his appearance in Injustice alongside Sub-Zero as another Mortal Kombat character added to the class. Probably going to be doing the same thing that they're doing with Sub-Zero. They'll just bring him over from Mortal Kombat X and go ahead and use most of his moves from that game. We're going to be seeing tons of lightning. We're going to be seeing cross-screen flying shenanigans. Just all the stuff that you would expect to see out of the typical God of Thunder if you have played Mortal Kombat before. But I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about the characters revealed so far for Injustice 2, either officially or unofficially? Are you guys happy with the DLC cast? Are there some other characters that you would like to see added to Injustice 2's cast, either instead of these characters or in addition to these characters? And just who the hell are those other 3 characters hiding out in the background that I can't really seem to make out? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. As always, if you guys like this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, because we're going to be throwing out a ton of Injustice 2 content to go along with the game's release. We're going to be covering the whole game, all the DLC, just everything. Going to be throwing up some sick gameplay for you guys as well. So even if just watching fighting game matches is something that you enjoy, be sure to join us on the channel for that. As always, I hope you guys are having an awesome and nerdy day, and I'll catch you later.